Hello, everybody. Welcome to our full moon ritual for December and the full moon in Cancer. It's happening actually on the 29th. So at 10:30 p.m., some places it's going to be at 10:30 on December 30th. But if you're on the East Coast, it will be the 29th at 10:30 p.m. And with this full moon that's happening, it's really a good time to nurture yourself and your loved ones. Think about it. This full moon is in Cancer. And so Cancer is really more so about like emotions and nurturing and that type of energy. And so anytime there is a full moon, energy is typically heightened, right? So like whatever it is that you're feeling, you're kind of feeling more of it, whether it be tired, energetic, creative, kind of gets put on blast. And as I was saying, because Cancer is related to our emotions and it has that type of energy, don't be surprised if you're feeling more sensitive these next few days. Also, don't be surprised if you see like a lot of aggression out on the street, like it's a full moon, okay? Our emotions, our feelings, everything is heightened, the energy is heightened. So on that note, do your best to be gentle with yourself. Okay, so now is the time to let whatever it is that you've been carrying, whatever you might have felt, whatever's on your shoulders, whatever is weighing you down, let it go, let it be cleansed, wash it away. And we're going to do that tonight. And it's also a good time for us to feel freer. And I know we're going into 2021 and like, we're just thinking, oh, it's new year, it's a fresh start. But really from an astrological perspective, like this is a really great time to let things go and like leave things in 2020. So it goes way beyond it being a new year. And during these next few days, take some time to go within, spend some time alone. Remember, you don't have to prove yourself to anybody. You are allowed to just be, just exist. Okay, just be human. And I want to remind you to allow yourself to change and go with the flow of the changes that are currently happening in the world, right? Let's be flexible. Let's be like the water, just kind of flow and move in different places. And if you've been at any of my other sessions, I've been doing a lot lately. So Ann Heyman and I, we've done a few different rituals, a solstice activation, a year-end ritual. I'm here doing the full moon ritual with you guys tonight. But one of the themes that keeps coming up, and I keep bringing this up, it's this idea of cutting cords, okay? Letting go, becoming more free, just cleansing ourselves, like really doing a deep energetic cleansing and a deep healing, and remembering that by us healing ourselves, it's also us healing our ancestors, right? Like I said this last night during our year-end ritual, but at one point I used to feel like, like withholding tradition or having somebody feel proud of me because I'm doing something that I thought that they would necessarily like. And it's kind of like, well, what if we reframe that and we acknowledge that maybe our ancestors couldn't live in a different type of way, and maybe they weren't living how they wanted to. And by you acting or behaving or being your authentic self is actually making them proud and helping heal them, so that little reframe can be really freeing. And so tonight with the full moon in Cancer, I feel like it is a perfect time for us to really dive into our emotional side and do the work, okay? Before we do the work though, I wanna tell you guys what I created, and it's actually now up on Etsy. So this has been a few weeks in the making. I think I started making this in like November, but I created a moon ritual box for you guys. So in the moon ritual box, we have the different phases. So like it's a brief overview of the different phases, including the waxing crescent and the first quarter type of moons. I also explain to you what's in the box and how to use what's in the box. And then how to create your own full moon ritual and new moon ritual. And then I give you the 2021 calendar of the new moon and the full moon and what astrology signs each one is in. And on that note, when it comes to the astrology signs with the new moon and the full moon, it just makes a difference of how the energy feels. And that's why when we get more into it and understand that aspect of it, it changes what we're focusing on during that new moon or full moon. And so then when we get into the box, we have our sage and our abalone shell. So what you do is you burn the sage on the shell. This is a much bigger version of it. Thank you, Mom. Then we have a desert rose crystal. It's a little baby one. And this is just a very grounding stone. And it's also a stone that helps with protective energy and clearing out negative energy. We have a little notebook and pen, and the notebook is lined. So I like to see what the notebook looks like. And then we have a little candle, of course, a white candle, because white candles help us with connecting in and all of these rituals. Then we also have frankincense. And so one of the things, I explained this in the box, but what you do is sage ends up clearing out all energy, clears out negative and positive energy whenever you're burning it. So then what you do is you light frankincense after to help bring back in that positive energy. So frankincense, I love it. I feel like some people love frankincense or they love sandalwood, but it also comes with like a holder. So there's 50 incense in here. And then I made you guys custom bath salts. And so these are Epsom salt, Dead Sea salt, pink Himalayan salt, and then a bunch of different herbs. And if you don't have a bathtub, you can use this as like a scrub on your body, or you can use it as a foot soak or like a hand soak. So the theory, putting it all together, right? When you're going to do your moon ritual, you can light your candle, you can use your notebook to write things in it. You're going to clear your space first with the sage. You're going to light the incense while you're doing the moon ritual. And then if you want to, you can do this in the bathtub, or you can take a bath after, or you can like soak your feet while you're doing it. There's a lot of different things that you can do, but these are all of my favorite types of things when it comes to a moon ritual. And I wanted to teach you guys how to do it yourself as well, because, you know, I'm about empowering you to do things on your own. So they're available on Etsy now. I put them up for you guys, and I will put this box back together later. But I'm excited for you guys to be able to order those. Like I said, they're on Etsy. And there's going to be another product coming out on Wednesday when I do the How to Meditate webinar. But anyway, that's housekeeping. We'll talk about it again at the end. So let's jump into today's ritual. So if you haven't yet, light your candle. And while you're lighting your candle, you can just ask your guides and loving entities to be here with you and support you on your journey tonight. And then if you have sage or Palo Santo, you can light it. And so we're first going to recite. We're first going to cleanse our body. I'm sorry, guys. So whenever we're cleansing our body, please always make sure that you get the palms of your hands and the bottoms of your feet, as these are energy centers. And you can move the sage all around your body. As we do this, we're going to think, I allow myself to be fully cleansed. I allow my physical, spiritual, and emotional body to be purified. I release all traumas being held in my body. I release all the pain, sadness, worry, anxiety, anger, discomfort I have been carrying. I surround myself in pink and white light, cleansing me completely. I allow myself to be deeply healed. I am connected to my higher self. I am loved. I am supported. I am safe. I am love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And so next we're going to cleanse our space. And so you guys can stand up. I'm just going to hold my shell out to the side as we do this part. But tonight we thank Mother Gaia for sharing her beautiful resources with us. We thank the air, the earth, the water, and the fire for this life. We thank the spirits and ancestors for their guidance. I want you to imagine white light filling the room, creating a sacred space that is perfect for your healing. This space is safe and is cleansed. Only love and light dwells in this space. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So tonight we're going to have 4 questions, and grab a pen and paper, and let me get some music going. Okay, so our first question, and if anybody needs me to slow down or anything, just let me know in the chat. But our first question, and I'll post this question in the chat as well. But I want you to think back on 2020. January through March, the beginning of March, life looked one way. And then from March until now, life has changed. What do you feel emotionally when you look back on the year? And if it's easier, maybe you draw this, like you draw what the emotions feel like, or maybe you do a combination of drawing or writing. And so with this question, we will go until about 8:20. So 6 minutes. How are we doing with that question? Are we ready to move on? Yes. Gina's ready. Okay. Cool. I don't know if I missed any other thumbs up. But our next question, if you want to keep working on this one, go for it. And I'm just going to let us know about the next one, and then you can get to that one when you like. But the next question is, what is no longer serving you emotionally? And what are you releasing back to the moon? And so with this might be behaviors, thought patterns. Like, I want you to really look at you, not your external circumstances. Like, really look at the things that you're doing and how you are, in a sense, and just get clear on what isn't working for you anymore. And if there's anything that is not you anymore, right? Like, you've been one way for however long, and this isn't you anymore. So yeah, let's release it back to the moon. So what is no longer serving you emotionally, and what are you releasing back to the moon? And we'll go until 8:27. How are we doing? Good. Good. Okay. So our next question is going to be, what are you proud of and celebrating about 2020? How have you amazed yourself? So I want a list of all the things that you are celebrating, because with a full moon, it's nourishing. It's about fruitfulness. It's about celebration. So let's celebrate. All right. I have a feeling everyone's probably okay. You guys can let me know if anyone wants another minute or so. Good. Okay, cool. Perfect. So our last question is going to be, how do you want to live in 2021? How do you want to feel every day? So we'll answer this question until 8:40, and then we will switch to meditation and Reiki. Perfect. Cool. We are going to switch gears and we're going to end this with a meditation and some Reiki just to help clear things through. And I think I have this idea and it keeps coming through so strong. So I think I'm supposed to do it. So I'm going to walk you guys through a meditation that I had come up with, but I'm going to grab my selenite wand or knife. And what I'm going to do is during the Reiki, at some point of it, I'm going to use the selenite wand and I'll go grab it so you guys can see it. But I'm going to use it to help cut through anything that you're willing to release with cord cutting and just help really purify your energy. So let me go grab that. It's right here. And then while I do that, go ahead and get comfortable. You can sit or lay down, grab a blanket, get warm. We'll be meditating for like 15 minutes. Meet my selenite knife. So I'm going to start the music and play it as quietly as possible. If it's too loud, please tell me. Okay. So let's take a deep breath in. Let's take another deep breath. Fill up your belly. Let's do one more. Close your eyes, if they're not already closed. And imagine that you have roots growing out of the bottom of your feet, like tree roots. And these roots are connecting you into the core of the earth. And the energy, as you connect in, starts to move up your body, making its way through the top of your head. The energy moves out, connecting you all the way to the stars. So you're connected via the top of your head, you're connected through your feet. And white light starts to flood your body, moving down into each and every cell. Your body radiates this beautiful white light. And as it does, everything that you are letting go of is completely gone, and you are healed on the deepest level. Notice how free and amazing you feel. Recognize this lighter, healthier version of you. And so for the rest of this meditation, I want you to continue to focus on this image of you, how light, free, healthy you feel. And so I want you to thank everyone, your spirit guides, your ancestors, the universe, everyone who is here to support you tonight. Thank you for helping me heal. Thank you, Moon, for allowing me to release what is no longer serving me. Allow me to continue to connect in with my higher self and live in an authentic way, honoring my truth. I am cleansed. I am healed. I am free. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so tomorrow night, when the moon is full, do your best to get outside and bathe in the light, allowing it to nourish you. And if you feel called to it, maybe dance around, or I love just twirling in circles, whatever that's going to help you to continue to release whatever it is that you have been carrying and help you feel more free. And of course, after Reiki, please remember to drink some water. And on that note, I'm going to stop the recording.